welcome to the program. Hong Kong police have used water cannon to disperse activists protesting against the new security law imposed on the territory by Beijing. The demonstrators had gathered in the Causeway Bay shopping district, where police warned them that they might face arrest and prosecution for displaying pro-independence banners. More than 30 arrests have been made. Then a water cannon drove up and began dispersing the protesters. The new security law targets secession, subversion, and terrorism, with punishments of up to life in prison. And DW correspondent Phoebe Kong is standing by for us in a mall in Hong Kong. Phoebe, what is the situation where you are?
I'm standing outside a high-end shopping mall in downtown Hong Kong. Just now, when we passed through the mall, suddenly dozens of riot police officers line up the cordon line and then stop and search everyone inside the mall on the footbridge. So this just to give you a sense of like how the law enforcement is carried out today. More than 3,000 or 4,000 of police officers are deployed today to control the or to like stop any kind of like public assemblies and political gatherings today, as they banned any kind of political gatherings today. And just now, just like ordinary citizens shopping in the mall today, because today is a public holiday, but they are undergoing stop and search as well. Nobody was arrested, but this is the style and the way of law enforcement today. And speaking about like the first arrestee, this is a similar kind of like strategy that police simply stop and search many people on the street. So this is what we observed on the first day of the implementation of the new law.
So a lot of searches there, but we have had reports that police have already started detaining people under the new legislation. What more do we know about those first initial arrests?
The first arrestee is suspected of violating the national security law because he possesses a flag of words of Hong Kong independence slogans written on it. So police has already issued public warnings of not to incite this kind of subversion and secession. And as we observed over the last couple of hours, police keep warning people of not to chant any slogans or to show any protest placards, just similar to what in the past, something about Hong Kong independence or something about liberate Hong Kong. So this would be something, it may be illegitimate right now under the new law. And as you have mentioned in the report, over 30 have been arrested already. Some are accused of violating the national security law, and some are suspected of participating in illegal assemblies.
And protests have also been banned. How is the pro-democracy movement reacting?
Well, today, despite the fact that police has banned any kind of anti-government protest on the anniversary today, which is not common over the past 2 decades. Traditionally, people, tens of or hundreds of millions, hundreds of thousands of people march on the street, but today we can hardly see any significant crowd on the street because most of them are dispersed by police. But politicians and pro-democracy figures are still urging people to defy ban and to rally on their personal capacity. But on the other hand, as we see yesterday, some of the prominent pro-democracy parties has already disbanded and dismissed. And we have talked to some of the activists in Hong Kong, and they predict that some of the activists, they may transform into another way of underground activism in the future, as the cost is way too high than expected right now.
Phoebe Kong in Hong Kong, thank you.